Hello beer tubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits, today joined by
Jakob the Lord of Malts,
who is back from Greenland for a short while here in January. It's actually my birthday today when we shoot this. One of the many beer reviews we're shooting, or a few at least.
A few, yeah.
One special one I'm looking forward to. But we're actually reviewing a macro beer today. It's been a while since we did review a Carlsberg product. But this is a beer that was newly released from Carlsberg last year, and I tried to review this beer 3 times already, but I had to ditch all the reviews because they were Plina and I tried to do it, and it was always in the end of the evening or after a party or like a pre-party here where we had too much beer. Because I actually buy this and drink it for parties once in a while because I think it's a decent beer. But this is the Carlsberg 1883. So this is kind of like a Munich Dunkel Lager. And this is, the funny thing with this is that they discovered bottles of this at the Carlsberg Brewery, Jakobsen Brewery in the old cellars somehow. Someone found a crate of the old bottles and they took it to their lab and it turned out that there were live yeast cells in there still, which is pretty crazy.
Impressive, yeah.
So they grew a culture of this yeast. So they had the original house yeast of Carlsberg, the original strain of Carlsberg Gensis. And they decided to make a beer inspired by what the beers were back then. So they did like Wiener lagers back then and the Munich Dunkel lagers and some darker lagers. And this is inspired by those. So instead of a straight Pilsner, it's a Munich Dunkel lager.
Brewed.
And brewed with water, barley malt, hops, and yeast. No extracts, no blending, no pure brewed beer. It's on 4.6% alcohol. So yeah, there you go in the can. I think they even did a very limited exclusive release at the brewery with a big thing where they had people could try the new brewed version, but also the original, like some of those bottles that they opened. But that would have been cool to try, like beer from 1883.
Yeah.
But we got the Carlsberg 1883 poured, and the head fizzed away a bit, but it looks like a Munich Dunkel lager, I'd say.
A nice golden color.
Yeah.
Clear.
A lot of people would call this a classic, I think, but
Yeah.
because they see this color. But it's not, because classic is a Danish term made for beers that are a bit darker. It's pretty much just a pils that's colored with caramel. This is actually made with Munich malts,
Yes.
which is cool. So, yeah. Macro beer, kind of slightly beige head.
Yeah.
Let's check out the aroma. Toffee,
Yeah.
sweet caramel malt.
Sweet caramel, yeah.
Not much hops, definitely a malt-driven beer, almost like a lighter Bock
Yeah.
type thing.
There is a kind of, that fresh,
Yeah,
hoppy,
floral or like
yes,
spicy.
yeah,
Kinda
sauce, kind of
It's
earthy.
Noble hop aromas.
Yes.
A bit of a sweet bready maltiness, crackery, bready, freshly baked rye bread or something.
Yeah.
It does not smell half bad.
No.
I really don't think it smells horrible.
But it's not. But it doesn't smell a lot.
No, it's also not
very
like
subtle.
amazing smelling or anything. But for a mass-produced canned product from Carlsberg, I think this smells quite all right. Well, let's try it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Not half bad at all.
Nope.
Not half bad.
Bready.
Really bready, actually. This is actually, I think it's been a while since I had one with like a fresh palate as well. Super bready, toasty,
Yeah.
burnt bread,
Bird bread, yeah.
caramel, little bit of that kind of floral, spicy, noble hop, earthy thing going on. Not too much, but a little bit. But I like that bready character.
And it kind of stays with you and kind of, puts a base on the taste, yeah.
I mean, for a mass-produced beer, I must say, I don't think this is that bad at all. Of all the products they do in these cans, Carlsberg, they do a lot. The main stuff is like this Carlsberg and then the Tuborg line, the Tuborg Classic. In small cans and 6-packs, you can get also Kronenbourg Lager, I think. But then this one, they do the Brewmaster's Collection. I'd actually rather get this over the Brewmaster's Collection beers, which is imitating craft beer, because this is what Carlsberg knows best, is making lagers.
Yeah,
and this
consistent.
Is and this is a
same
consistently drinkable, kind of dark Munich-style lager that you'd expect to drink at Oktoberfest or something like that. Not tons of flavor, but the flavors that are there are what you'd expect in the style. Just had to open the door. Food delivery was here. But yeah, not half bad. I think, as I said, I'd rather get this over their Brewmaster's Collection series and whatnot, because this is a lager. This is what they know. And they do it fairly well, and it's not got any off flavors.
Yeah, and a lot of Carlsberg doesn't have off flavors, but they use usually some metallic.
Yeah, I mean they have a big deal with the quality testing of flavor thresholds and all that. I know that from school, but I'm actually gonna go 70. I don't think this is a half bad beer at all. I wouldn't mind drinking this on a hot summer day or for a party or something. It's not something that's gonna blow your mind, but for a macro beer, this is not half bad. Yeah. I kind of feel like this the same way I feel about PBR. That's also a macro beer I like to get once in a while.
Yeah, and I fully agree, and I'm actually gonna go 75. It's it's middle of the road, nothing too crazy, nothing bad, and I wouldn't mind buying this at a store. And
when you go to your summer house, or
yeah, exactly. Living in Greenland, I don't get a lot of decent beer for decent money, so it's
yeah, I think I paid 35 kroners for a 6-pack or something like that on sale, which is 6.52. That's like $6 for a 6. That's like $1 a can or so. That's a very good price in Denmark at least, but that's probably also in the States. But yeah, so that guys, that does it for the review of the Carlsberg 1883, a surprisingly nice macro product. So some of the stuff that they produce at the big breweries can be decent, like this one. So if you guys had a chance to try this one, let us know what you thought of it. Do you have a favorite macro beer? That'd be fun to hear. Yeah. Let us know, guys. And yeah, as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
And see you guys in another beer review.